入るよ。
Marissa entered the empty room, knowing there wouldn't be an answer. She started by wiping down the desk, and moved on to do the rest of the cleaning the same way she always did. Nothing had changed in the room since Yeshua had left. Oh, this puts her hobby of cleaning rooms in a whole different light. It was still filled with books, papers, and DVDs. Almost a place where Grusu felt the most calm and relaxed. It was where she could be herself and be with her family. Her favorite time of the day was after dinner. It wasn't that she was uncomfortable at Heikiho, but her personality was such that she always felt like she had to put her job first. And she liked the role she had at home with her family more than she liked the roles she had in the outside world. As she cleaned the bookshelves, she saw a scrapbook. She'd seen it many times before, and she put it on the desk and started to flip through the pages. The book was filled with information on urban legends and crimes that had taken place in Shibuya. On the last page was a collection of magazines and newspaper articles. The magazine article was dated about 6 months ago, just before Miyashiro had left home, and the newspaper article was from 6 years ago. It was about the Shibuya earthquake. It was why Miyashiro had left home and gone to live at Miyashita Park.
日付が6年前の事件とぴったり一致してるんだ。事件も自殺っぽいっていう内容はともかく猟奇的だという点で同じ。
あなた、殺されますよ。宮代拓先輩。
Something might be coming for him, or maybe Takuru was getting involved in something. As his older sister, she had to protect her little brother. But...
私は...
Can I face what happened 6 years ago? There was a knock at the door. She tried to take a few deep breaths to calm herself before she spoke.
誰?
俺だ。入るぞ。何泣きそうな顔してんだ?
She quickly put her hand up to her face. She wasn't crying. She took a quick breath to help her focus.
どうしたの?
飯ん時、ちょっと変だったろ、お前。
そう?
Sakama looked at the scrapbook on the desk.
やっぱあいつがまた何かやらかしたのか。
And he's been taking care of them, or at least Kurisu has been taking care of him for such a long time. They probably can't tell when something is off. His voice was her father's. Kurisu put the scrapbook back on the shelf.
いや、またやらかしそうというか。
相変わらずだな。ラブホテルで警察にお世話になった後、お前ちゃんと止めたんだろ?
Kurisu nodded, remembering what had happened in the hallway that day.
それでも、なんかやめそうになくて。
珍しいな、あいつがお前に逆らうなんて。
それは私がきちんと。
なんだ、どうしたんだ？
Takuma sensed that something was wrong with Carissa and sat down on the bed. He motioned for her to speak.
父さん、あの子ってどうやって私じゃなくてうちに馴染んだの？ほら、長期昏睡から目覚めてリハビリ始めた時は全然心を開いてなかったでしょ？
それを言ったらユイとユウトもそうだろう。言っとくけどお前もそうだったぞ。
私の話はいいから。
前のこと覚えてねえな。だいたいそんなのちゃんとしたきっかけなんかあんのか？
But he crossed his arms and seemed to be trying to remember the past. Soon.
いつ馴染んだかなんてわかんねえけど、初めて一緒に夕飯食った日は覚えてるわ。
あ、
I just realized that she remembered too. Even after he'd started his physical therapy and learned to walk again, for a while he kept eating dinner alone in his room. Sakuma had told him that everyone was supposed to meet and talk after dinner, but he would use his poor health as an excuse to stay in his room.
私も覚えてる。そういえばあれってなんでだったの？
多分な、お前の単価だよ。
え？
あいつのリハビリ手伝ってたろ。家族なんだから私が面倒を見るっつって。
Miyashiro had refused, but she had told him that there was no reason for him to be embarrassed now. She had been in charge of cleaning his catheter when he was in a coma after all.
そっから前にも増してつきっきりで、昔からだ、お前のブラコンぶりは。
だから違うって言ってるでしょ。
Maybe it's a little bit like that.
んで、あいつが問題なく日常生活できるようになって、そろそろ学校も大丈夫じゃないかってお前が俺に相談持ちかけた時、なんて言ったか覚えてるか？
Marcia tried to think, but she couldn't remember herself saying anything special.
小学生の時、学校にあまり行っていなかったって言うけど、私が行けるようにする。もしあの子をいじめるやつがいたら、私がやり返してやる。嘘でしょ？
She didn't remember that at all.
本当だよ。さっきユイも言ってたじゃないか。明らかに昔のお前の影響だ。今以上にとんがってたからな。それをあいつは部屋の外で聞いてたんだよ。その日の夕飯からだ。あいつが一緒に食べるようになったのが。まあ結局あいつはあまり学校には行かなかったけどな。それでも保健室登校で卒業できたのはお前のしごきの成果だろう。
She listened to Takuma's words. She could feel the terror that had been building inside her start to fade away. Instead, she felt a mixture of confidence, nostalgia, and joy.
そんなこと私言ったかな。ののねえ、何してんの？
そっちこそ二人でどうした？
ユウのトイレ。そしたら声が聞こえたから。そう。
He smiled a little at Yuto's embarrassment. He couldn't go to the bathroom on his own at night. He'd always been shy and spent most of his time clinging to Yui. The earthquake had given him mild scotophobia too. What is that? Scotophobia, a type of specific phobia. Specific phobia is a type of mental disorder when the subject exhibits an extreme mental and physical rejection response towards a specific object or situation, such as heights or needles. Scotophobia is the fear of darkness, and it is commonly found in small children. The primary causes of this disorder are experiencing trauma in a dark place, or being unable to control the instinctual fear that humans, being non-nocturnal creatures, have of the dark.
ねえ、二人はタクルに帰ってきてほしい？当たり前じゃん、家族だもん。うん。っていうか、タクル兄の掃除当番全部肩代わりしてるの私とユウだから、早く返してもらわないと。あと買い出し当番も。ああ、それもだ、忘れてた。
Crystal left and looked around her missing brother's room at her family. There was no changing what happened 6 years ago now.
ユイ？ユウトをいじめるやつがいたら、やり返してやりなさい。え？もちろん。
She would just have to protect her family, so that they could live together again. Krista took out her smartphone and left the room, leaving her uncertainty behind. Erica was sitting with her legs crossed on the cold floor, looking up at me. I put my ear up to the door and tried to see if there was anyone outside.
大丈夫。誰もいない。
じゃあ、もう諦めていこうよ。さすがにお尻が限界。
一石舞踏家。数年前のニュースだったと思うんだけど、トイレの鍵が壊れて2日間くらい閉じ込められた人がいて、救出された時に閉じ込められてどうでしたかって聞かれて、こう答えたんだ。トイレがあってよかったって。
私たちは2人だからトイレできないじゃん。
Damn it, she was right for once. But she was right. I was reaching my mental limits too. It was past 10 now, which meant we'd spent more than 2 hours locked inside the bathroom. We were on the 5th floor of Tokyo General Hospital, in a woman's toilet near the lobby. We learned in the club room this morning that the creator of the sumo stickers was here. Sarah and I had come to the hospital right after that. Each floor of the hospital had different sections, and each section had its own lobby, so we were able to go around each floor and gather information by talking to the people there. I wonder what Ito saw that made him freak out. Well, it was mostly Sarika who did the talking. And then we heard that there was someone in a private room in the back of the 5th floor who drew a lot of creepy pictures. I got excited. The person drawing the pictures might know something. But there was a problem, namely the ward that we were staying in. There were 2 wards on the 5th floor. There was the gastro and urological ward straight down the hall from the lobby, To get to the place where we wanted to go, we had to take a right from the lobby and go to the Psych ward. To meet with patients in the Psych ward, you needed permission from the patient and the hospital. If you weren't here to meet someone, you wouldn't even be allowed in. While we were sitting in the lobby trying to come up with a plan, visiting hours for the Psych ward ended. 10 hours for the gastroenterological ward ended too, and we had no good excuse for being there any longer. That's how we got to where we are now. If I hadn't taken Sarika's advice and chosen to hide in the women's restroom, where the stalls were inevitably in use more often, someone would have gotten suspicious of us long time ago. No, maybe they already were suspicious.
くそ、少しでも情報を得て帰りたかったのに。
When Ito saw the pair of the pictures at the club room, he proposed we start investigating them immediately. But I decided to temporarily leave that to him and visit the hospital. I didn't tell Ito where I was going or why. If he knew I was putting a priority on verifying information on a homepage run by a crazy man, and no sources even given, he'd make fun of me. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. That's why I wanted to find something. My phone suddenly started to vibrate.
クルス。
I frowned when I saw the name. Damn, and at a time like this too.
タク？
You're not going to answer it? Serika seemed to say silently. I decided to ignore the phone call.
いいの？
仕方ないだろう。きっと出たら面倒なことになる。
Whatever it was, chances are it wasn't something I wanted to hear, and I couldn't exactly hold a conversation right now. For hours, huh? I didn't know being quiet and doing nothing was so tiring. Erica had her arms crossed over her knees. She looked upset. Was I imagining it? Or had she really been fidgety over the last 10 minutes?
変なの。まさかこの年でタクと一緒に女子トイレの個室に何時間もこもることになるなんて。
そう言わずにもうちょっと付き合ってくれ。
いいけど。でもこれ以上粘っても意味ないと思う。
I don't know what it is, but for some reason my game is incredibly unstable. It keeps flickering. Sakura sighed a little. I looked away from her. I was starting to fidget a little, maybe because we'd been talking about going to the bathroom.
ちょっと。ねえ、タク。とりあえず今日は諦めて出直そうよ。
Sarika stood up and rubbed her butt a little.
お前は気にならないのかよ。
え？
この病院は。
This was the hospital we snuck in a long time ago, looking for an urban legend called Amy. In the end, we had to give up before we could figure it out. But if there was some connection between the sumo stickers and this hospital...
そりゃ気になるよ。調べられるんなら調べたい。でもこうなっちゃったらさ、明日からちゃんと面会時間に通い詰めて入れるチャンスを待った方がよくない？
Meh.
それはまあ。
今だったらこの回で見つかりさえしなければ普通に外に出られるでしょ。
This place had an ER, so it was open at night, and people would be going in and out. As long as we could get to the first floor lobby safely, we would be able to walk right out. Damn it, maybe we didn't have a choice.
わかった。とりあえず。
My phone vibrated again.
またか。
I thought it was Chris calling me again, but it wasn't. I checked once again. There was no one in the restroom, and answered the phone.
もしもし。
おい、宮代。お前、今どこにいる？
どうした？
Just say that we're following up on a lead.
副部長が事件を追うのはやめなさいってキレてるぞ。
Seriously?
今、あなたたちは何してるんだって問い詰められた。てか、怒鳴られた。怖かった。
お前、まさか。
Yeah, Ito said.
全部喋った。そしたら、設置した監視カメラを外しなさい。いや、私が今すぐ外しに行くっつって電話切られた。
Ah, damn it.
お前、そこ耐えろよ。
No, we won't know what will happen at the possible fourth incident location. I mean, so many stickers in one place.
無理言うなよ。思わず副部長に敬語だったぞ、俺。
Ah, damn it, that's coward. Well, I knew how he felt.
で、とりあえずお前のことは何か別に気になったことがあったみたいで、尾上と一緒にそれを調べてるみたいですって言っておいたから。何してるか知らねえけど、副部長に殺される前に謝っとけよ。てか、電話に出てやれ。
He hung up before I could say anything. It was clear that he wanted to stay out of this. With nothing else to do, I put away my phone.
のんちゃん元気出たんだ。よかった。
Circa looked happy. She must have overheard the conversation.
いや、よかったじゃないよ。
でものんちゃんらしいよ。
Circa nodded to herself, satisfied. She really did look happy.
お前、どっちの味方なんだ？
タクだよ。タクだってのんちゃんが元気ないの嫌でしょ？
そりゃ、いや、いい。
タク行くの？
言っとくけど、諦めたわけじゃないからな。
I just didn't feel like I was going to find out anything more by staying here. I just come back tomorrow during visiting hours and watch Kurisu somehow. I said Kurisu, didn't I? I meant Kurisu.
よし。
Psych wet at night, not creepy at all. I'm scared. The nurse at the nurse's station was staring at her PC. If he crouched down, she couldn't see us. I motioned to Serika and we quietly left the bathroom. I started for the lobby. We made it across and arrived in front of the elevator. Opening up. I looked ahead and saw the automatic door with thick frosted glass. The Psych lay beyond it. Next to it was a control terminal with an intercom. When visiting, you would say your name and have them unlock the door for you from the inside.
くそ。
During visiting hours, I'd been sitting in the lobby waiting for the automatic door to open. I tried to see if there was a way to sneak in alongside another visitor, but had run out of time before I'd gotten the chance.
タク、しょうがないよ。出直そう。
Erica must have noticed me staring at it because she motioned for me to leave.
ああ。
She was right. If we use the elevator, they might notice the sound. We just have to take the stairs.
Huh?
Taku?
Serica stopped just before she reached the stairs. Okay, this location is really freaking me out.
いや、今
I heard a beeping noise coming from the automatic door. Someone was coming out. I dragged Serica out onto the landing for the stairs. That was weird. I didn't hear any footsteps. Huh? Huh?
嘘。
I took a look around the corner and saw that the door was open.
なんで
It was definitely open, and there was no sign that anyone had come out. I could see deeper into the ward now, that the frosted glass was out of the way. The hallway was dark, and it was long past lights out. Why had it opened? Was it set to open automatically from the inside, and then someone walked close enough to trip the sensor? I hadn't seen anyone pass by. I nodded back at Serica as she pointed down the stairs. Someone was coming up. What should we do? There wasn't enough time for the elevator to get here. The lobby was out of the question. Should we go upstairs? Or would we be safe if we just walked downstairs and acted like nothing was wrong? The dark hallway seemed to be beckoning to me. There were no guards or nurses around it.
タクル、あなたも他の人と違わない。ただの高校生でしょ。
I grabbed Serica's hand and ran straight for the open door. Damn
わ
it!
かんないけどチャンスだ行こ
Serica was behind me, so I couldn't tell if she nodded or not. I ran faster so I wouldn't have to hear my heart pounding. And a moment later, we were inside the psych ward. As I listened to the door shut behind me, I moved up next to the wall and took a look around. It was too dark to see all the way to the end of the hallway, but there didn't seem to be anyone there. The green light of the emergency exit reflected off the floor, bathing us in dim light.
タク、手。
I realized that I was still holding Serica's hand. I quickly let go. She turned her hand toward the wall.
これ。
She was pointing at a simple map of the ward. It showed the nurse's station, the exam rooms, and what were probably the numbers for the patients' rooms.
確か絵描きって奥の個室に入院しているんだよな
Serica nodded, but the map didn't say if the rooms were singles or not. I looked at the doors in front of me. They were placed with what looked like new patient names. These rooms were doubles, which meant that any room with the same layout was also probably a double. I looked back at the map. Where were the private rooms?
あったここら辺だくそやっぱり奥の方だな
あっち？
Serica pointed further down the hall. With Serica behind me, I turned to the side and started to walk as quietly as I could. The weird scent unique to hospitals was stinging my nose. I was used to it, but it was still a little creepy, and it was too quiet. If this was a psych ward, I expected to hear some crazy screaming or something.
いや偏見か いくら閉鎖病棟とはいえ、大半は高齢の認知症の人たちだろうし。
Sealed ward. An hospital ward, usually for mental patients, with a locked entrance and heavily restricted access and visiting rules. In the broader sense, it refers to any hospital ward, not just a mental ward. There cannot be access without permission from staff. You wouldn't expect the patients to be screaming 24 hours a day, especially after lights out. But what was with the air here? Thanks, game. No, it didn't matter. It was just another dim hallway. I wasn't going to the scene of a crime this time.
Huh?
And then I realized, come to think of it, when I'd gone inside the Love Hotel, I'd tried to get past the door, then almost given up. I turned around and saw the empty hallway stretching out before me. Past the confused Sarika. The automatic door was on the other side of the corner.
あの時も鍵が勝手に。
That's right, the door to the hotel had opened on its own, just like the automatic door here. The police had told me I'd been mistaken, but maybe it was really...
タク、どうしたの？
いや。
I realized that I'd stopped moving. Yep. Was that a nurse?
こっち。
ああ、松下さん、点滴逆血してたよ。
またですか？外しちゃってました？
それがね。
I could hear what sounded like two nurses in the hallway.
バレちゃった？
いや。
I listened carefully. They seemed to be talking about the patient. If they hadn't found us, we would have to stay here until they left.
タク、そういえばさ。昔忍び込んだ時ってどこに行ったか覚えてる？
I took my ear off the door.
そりゃ覚えて。いや、具体的にどこか覚えてないな。
I tried to think back to what I'd seen so many times in the dream. It was 8 or 9 years ago now. About that long ago, I was still in elementary school.
でも、この病棟じゃなかったとは思う。
I don't remember how we got in exactly, but I didn't remember sneaking through an automatic door. And
あれは精神科に見られるような治療じゃなかった。
actually, I don't think you could even call it a treatment, whatever it was.
どうした？
I was about to ask before I saw her face and realized what was wrong.
大丈夫か？
大丈夫だよ。
She clearly wasn't okay. Did she remember what happened before? Come to think of it, actually, she tried to act strong and failed last time too.
大したことじゃない。絵描きの情報を確かめて帰る。それだけだろ。
The nurses must have finished talking because I could hear the footsteps getting further away.
よし。
Becca slapped her cheeks with her hands to try and snap herself out of it.
行こう、タク。
あ。
When we got to the room, the dim light of the emergency exit lamp was shining down on it.
ここ？
I know that this was probably the place. It was a private room in the back, and there was no nameplates on the other private rooms we'd passed.
開けるぞ。
There was no time to hesitate. We could run into a nurse at any moment. I looked to the left and right and checked that there was no one there before opening the door. It was a dark room with no lights. There was enough light to see my hands, but not my feet. The bed against the wall was empty. The blanket was rolled up. Erica looked over to see if I saw. Was this not the place?
他の部屋を探してみるか。
I went to leave when Erica grabbed my arm.
なんだよ。
タク、あれ。
え？
Erica pointed at the back wall of the room. Her hand was shaking a little. It was too dark to see. I softly crept forward to get a better look.
ん？なんだこれ。
The whole wall was covered with drawings of the sumo sticker. It would look like red paint.
気持ち悪い。
Erica grabbed onto my arm. The warmth reminded me that I wasn't alone. That made me feel just a little better. If I'd seen this alone, I might have screamed and gone crazy.
この匂いは。
That blood? It must be blood. No way, that's red paint. I noticed that there was an unpleasant scent coming from the red paint on the wall. I took another step forward, and then I realized.
ああ！
I put my hand in front of my mouth to stifle a scream, and then another hand in front of Serica's mouth to stop her from screaming too.
どうしたの？
Serica ripped my hand away from her mouth and clung to me tighter.
これ絵の具じゃない。え？血だ。
A strange smell like rust was the same thing I'd smelled at the Love Hotel during the revolving dead incident. What were these? Who would throw something like this and in blood? I imagined someone locked in a dim room, endlessly drawing paintings and blood on the blank wall, and a shiver went down my spine. I got goosebumps all over my body.
やばい。
There was something very wrong with this room.
タク、何してるの？
I suddenly realized I was holding a smartphone in my quivering hand, and without even realizing it, I pushed the record button and started filming the drawings on the wall.
違う。こんなことしてる場合じゃ。
It almost seems like those things compel people to record them or something. Some kind of hypnotism. Erica tried to drag me back,
ああ。
but my body wouldn't move. I knew it was dangerous to stay here, but I couldn't move. Erica was saying something behind me, but while I could hear the sounds, I couldn't understand what they meant. And then I heard a sound from somewhere in the dark room. It was the sound of someone scratching something. I gulped, and my body froze up even more.
タク。
今どこかで音が。誰だよ。
Someone was here with us. Someone was in this room. In the darkness, I could hear the sound of something hard being scratched again. Okay, I think this makes it quite possible that those drawings, those stickers, might be inducing delusions into people. But the sound bounced off the walls of the square room and I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I desperately searched around the room, eyes cloudy with terror. How long had they been there? A girl was crouching on the floor alone, with her back to us. She was right next to the bloody sumos, a hand wrapped around her knees, and she was staring at her feet. She was staring at the drawing of a sumo sticker. It was too dark to tell for sure, but I thought I saw something dripping off her finger. It was blood. She cut her finger to draw that. She was drawing those pictures. I couldn't speak, my throat wouldn't work. I had questions to ask her. Who are you? Did you draw these stickers all over town? Why are you drawing those? But I just couldn't speak. A strange sight before me filled me with an indescribable terror. I was overcome by the idea that if I talked to her now, and she turned around, she would transform into something else and attack me. I heard my name and turned towards Erika. Her hand was clutching my arm tightly.
どうしたの？
小野
急に怖い声出して何かあったの？
何かってお前あれ
Shaking, I pointed at the girl on the floor. But there was no one there. I was standing in the middle of the hospital room, shaking and staring at the drawings of the sumo sticker design on the wall. My hand had numbly lowered. My smartphone was only recording my crotch.
大丈夫？
Erika looked at me, worried.
あの女の子は
女の子って何？
今そこにいただろ
But there was no one in the direction I was pointing. Just eerie pictures in an empty room.
やだ！怖いこと言わないでよ！
じゃあ今のはただの妄想
Or maybe whoever had drawn the bloody pictures on the wall was already dead. But some trace of their spirit was bound into those paintings and trapped inside the room. No, that was way too paranormal for me. It was impossible. But I couldn't get the image of the crushing girl I thought I had seen out of my mind.
小野へ行こうここは多分良くない
No shit. I took Erika's hand and slowly started to walk backwards. It felt like if I made a sound, all of the eyes on the sumos drawn on the wall would open and stare at me. We made it back to the door and jumped out into the hallway.